Well, hey, Mr. Our Nation, welcome back to the USA Men's Olympic Basketball Team Single Elimination Tournament. I am Mr. R 2020. Great for you to tune in. Thank you for hanging with us this long. We're to the championship game, the 08 Redeem team taking on our current 2024 team. We're going to take a look at how we got there. I'm going to mention that mystery bonus game. We'll look at the rosters and everything. So let's just take a walk down memory lane, if you will. The 96 team beat the 2000 team. The 96 team upset the 92 team, the Dream team. I honestly thought the 92 team would win this whole thing. 08 took out the 04 team and the 96 team. In the bottom part of the bracket, the 12 took out the 16, the 24 took out the 20, and then the 24 took out the 12 team. Mystery bonus game. All right, now that we're at this point, I'll let you in on what this game is. I wanted to see the Redeem team take on the 92 original Dream team, and so I set that simulation up. I guess I can type that in. Mystery bonus game equals the 92 Dream team versus the 2008 Redeem team. And so that'll be the next video. Getting to see that. So hang around, watch that episode. It's a pretty good one. All right, 08 versus 24. Let's preview these rosters. The 08 team, absolutely stacked. I mean, you got a prime LeBron and a prime Kobe. That's all you need to know about that squad. Deron Williams, J. Kidd, and Chris Paul, good guards. You had D. Wade, Carlos Boozer, Melo on this team. Michael Redd, lights out shooter. Tayshaun Prince, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard. And again, I've said Dwight Howard has got to play big in these games, and he's done that for sure. So we'll watch this game, and then, yeah, we'll have the conclusion afterwards. So, well, hey, Mr. R Nation, please like and subscribe at Hey Mr. R 2020 on Twitch and YouTube. I am out.
And Jordan, there's so much control that the users have in this mode. What kind of coach setting tips would you give to players once you have your team out there, your lineup set? How do you play the game and win?
Coach schemes set you so much apart because you can dive into it and go with so many different things. There's a system called System Proficiency. And what this system does is it literally tells you like schemes and plays that your coach and your team thrive.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. It's New York and New York. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
So the New York starting five. They've got Embiid. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Tatum in at the two guard. Here's Paul. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
When you make the list of the greatest point guards of all time, Chris Paul has to be on it. This guy is a legend.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Devin Booker, he's checked in for New York. And so Paul nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Durant finds Leonard. With the drive. Yep, that one goes.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
Paul passes to Wade. All sorts of time. That one's rebounded by Embiid. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Leonard has a great feel for when the defender is just a little out of position.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Wade. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's New York. Here's Kobe. Here's Paul. Rejected by Booker. Durant against James. Booker outside. Fires for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
Here's Paul. Good D by Booker.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Now here's Durant. Back to Tatum. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Anthony with the bucket.
Gotta tip your cap to Anthony if you're the defense. Great job, but better offense.
Here's KD. No good there. James with some nice D. New York comes into this one following a loss to New York. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Leonard kicks to Tatum. It's stolen by Anthony. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
In the second half of his career, James has been increasingly relied upon as a floor spacer.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Booker kicks to Leonard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Still an excellent defender. When Dwight Howard is in the area, he's superb at coming up with the block.
Booker with it. Chris Paul covering. Yep, it counts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Howard finds Paul. Here's the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Anthony. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Shoots over Leonard. Shots good by Anthony. Anthony's got 5.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Booker. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. And good that time.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Anthony. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it's New York.
One of the toughest shots on the floor. Not for Melo.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 3 over Bryant. And again, it's New York.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New York. James comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Houston, defended by Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Head for 3. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Tatum down low. Guarded by Red. Tatum dishes to Booker. It's rebounded by New York.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Anthony. LeBron with the block.
That was well timed. It's hard to out-anticipate LeBron.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. New York leads by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Here's Curry. Anthony is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Hill. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Houston at the 1 spot. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's not just the size of AD. It's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
2 shots.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And the first one at the line is good. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And it's tied up with that one. And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs. You see the physicality of LeBron. Doesn't fear absorbing contact on the way up.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting two.
Free throw drops for James.
LeBron James has always been a team-first guy. He will score it, rebound it, and pass it.
Paul's checked in for New York. Bam Adebayo's checked in for New York. Halliburton comes in for Devin Booker. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Tatum. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Ryan is checked in for Grant Hill. And a switcher also for New York. Durant's checked in for Tatum. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Anytime Steph shoots it from 3, we all think it's good.
Kobe, the pass to James. Back to Bryant. Pulls it from the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bosh has got his first points in this one. Halliburton passes to Curry. Here's LeBron. Now Halliburton. Over Kobe. The shot's good from Halliburton. And New York leads by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's LeBron. LeBron James charging through contact.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Paul kicks to Wade. Here's Bosh. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Halliburton up top, defended by Bryant. Halliburton passes to LeBron. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 3. James has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
The defense has to get up on LeBron from deep. He's a threat from there.
New York calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Your New York Dancers.
Joel Embiid is checked in for Adebayo. And so it's New York with it. Here's Wade. And that one's on target from the wing.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Bosh. LeBron dishes to Bryant. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Bryant. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Well, I think for New York, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into the season.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Bryant.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Fades and shoots. And again, it's New York.
Dynamic from anywhere. If LeBron has the ball, watch out.
Wade against James. Here's Embiid. Bosh with some nice D.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
New York calls timeout.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And then for New York, Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Halliburton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That one's on Anthony. And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
Free throw drops for James. Smitty will remember this date, February 8th, 2023, a very special night. LeBron passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list.
Kevin, that record is a testament to LeBron's will. He takes incredible care of his body. At 20 years in, LeBron James still playing at a high level.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Team foul. At the line for New York, Dwight Howard.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
I respect how Dwight has adapted his game over the years, starting out as a rookie superstar and becoming a well-seasoned veteran.
Pass to James. .112 left to play here in the second quarter.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Here's Houston, defended by Booker. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. And the rejection by James. Curry way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Right side Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Right against Booker. Here's Howard. Drops in the layup for 2. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Booker. They get the rebound. James. That one, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Well, for New York. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box out, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Tatum out there with Curry, and it's Durant, and it's Embiid, and it's center. Curry passes to Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Leonard's got the game tied up here for New York. Passes it to Bryant. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
To the paint, here's Leonard. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for New York. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's pretty basketball. The lob, Dwight slam, great sequence.
Curry kicks to KD. And KD throws it down.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Howard in the post. Embiid's there. Howard, good.
That was solid defense, but Dwight just a bit better.
To the inside. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Tatum. And it's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Paul passes to James. From deep, Bryant. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
New York calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chris Bosh is checked in for New York. And a switcher also for New York. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Wade to the right side. Paul outside. Tatum against Bryant. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Tatum.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Halliburton's checked in for Durant. New York trailing. Here's Paul. Launches it. New York, no good that time either. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. Paul finds James. The 3 from Bryant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kobe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bryant's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Halliburton passes to Curry. The pass to Embiid. Now here's Tatum. New York, no good that time either. James against Adebayo. Wade outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
Wade has been bumped and hit on drives his whole life, but he's still fearless when going to the rack.
Kobe on the take. Here's Bosh. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. New York trails by 3. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Wade. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Paul passes to LeBron. Bosh up on top. Got a piece of it. He kicks it to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Kept alive. And Bosh able to finish. And New York leads by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
New York calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
A different look for New York. Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. LeBron comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Devin Booker in for Curry. Halliburton outside. Outside Tatum. 1:15 left to play in the third. Davis against Bosh. Davis kicks to Booker. New York, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anthony left side. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Comes up empty down low.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And here's Tatum for three. Good on the triple. Tatum's got it all tied up now for New York.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to Houston. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Houston's got his first points of the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
James, the pass to Tatum for the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony with it. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. New York leads by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Come on, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Anthony out there with Hill. Then there's Howard. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Wade in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Off target with the jump hook. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Kicks to Tatum. Back to Curry to take the lead. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
In such an all-around threat, Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Pass to KD. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Anthony. Passes to Hill. A floater. It's good.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Poked away. Paul with the steal. Wade on the wing. Paul outside. The dish to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. And now a 5-point New York lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Braun, he's checked in for New York. Kobe comes in for Grant Hill. And New York with a change here, too. Embiid's checked in. And there's the pass to Wade. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Kobe. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Embiid.
Team foul.
Woo, giving the D no other choice. Once Dwight Howard is established inside, you gotta foul him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. New York trails by 6. New York calls timeout. The story's here. Dwight Howard getting it done today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to run him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Off the pick and roll, AD used his size and took full advantage.
Howard, the pass to Kobe. Fires from deep. From range, Kobe drills it.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Curry kicks to Davis. Curry dishes to Embiid. Pass to Leonard. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Smart move by Dwight Howard, drawing the defense in and then going right into them to create contact.
The free throw good from Howard, and New York making a change here. Booker's checked in. And so Howard nails both of them. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
New York calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. KD against LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice D from Durant.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's James. LeBron finishes inside with authority.
Trying to slow down LeBron is like throwing a water balloon at a freight train. The contact simply doesn't bother him.
Here's Booker, the 15-footer. Good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And here is Paul. In the corner, it's Bryant. No good on the triple. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. 1:03 left in the game.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
At the line for the away team, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just 1 miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Ball passes to Wade. And here is Howard, guarded by Embiid. Shoots from the right block. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Howard. And New York leads by 10.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
Leonard, Embiid trying to break loose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. So both teams making some changes here. Leonard hits them both. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Hill. No good on the shot. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Hill looking it over. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.